Good morning, beautiful. The channeled message today is one coming in right now, and it's actually directly correlated with something that I'm experiencing myself, which is often the case. A lot of you are going to be challenged in ways that seem like blessings, but they're going to challenge you so much that they feel like a curse. And what I mean is, a lot of you have had to do everything in your life alone. A lot of you have struggled with poverty for most of your life. And a lot of you, even if you haven't struggled with poverty necessarily, you have felt very alone. Like you have had to navigate all the situations of your life alone, the hardships, and you have had many. Thank you, Spirit. You have had many hardships, and you have been through a lot, and you've gone through it alone. And even if you were surrounded by other people, they weren't really there for you. They didn't really, thank you, Spirit. Wow, this is a powerful message. And I'm feeling it very much so myself. I'm feeling emotional. They thought you were so strong that you didn't need their help. The truth is, you are strong. You are very strong. But it's only because you've had to be. You've had to be strong. And you might be approaching a place where people are coming in to assist you. Or you might be approaching a place where you feel like the universe is about to come in and offer you whatever you haven't had. Financial support, emotional support. And there's a part of you that honestly does not know how to accept. And even if it hasn't shown up yet, which for, I'm guessing most of you, it has not. This is the moment the Spirit wants you to start getting ready to accept it. Thank you, Spirit. Because it is going to come in and stir things up. And just like the emotions I'm having right now, the things that I truly desire have not yet walked into my life, but it's because I'm not ready for them. This is my moment of getting ready right now. There's emotion here because I am getting ready to receive the kind of help I've never ever had. I was, homeless at 15. I just turned 15. I've lived the kind of life where I had to be an adult at like 4 years old. I really have. I had to take care of my parent when I was 4 years old. And I've just been a rock my entire life. I've been the strongest one in a room on pretty much every occasion. Because I've had to be. And the idea, it's even just the idea that I wouldn't have to be that strong, that I could just receive, that I could just rest in someone's arms and feel taken care of. That I would never have to work again, or that I would be taken care of and have financial abundance to the degree that I would never have to fight to survive anymore. Yes, it's a blessing, obviously. But it's not going to come without its challenges for the people I'm speaking to. You are going to be challenged. It's going to feel challenging, much the way it's feeling challenging for me to even imagine. Because Spirit's asking you to imagine a life where you are not the strongest person in a room, where someone else can enfold you in their arms and say, I've got this. Or where you have everything you've ever needed and you don't have to struggle anymore. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you don't even know who you are without the struggle. And I'm being serious. Some of you really need to look at how much you are attached to your struggle and the story, thank you, Spirit, of it. Yeah, I'm processing this for the entire collective right now. Take a breath with me. And breathe out everything that is holding you back. Every piece of that fear that is holding you back. Anything that is keeping you stuck. Breathe it out. In your own time, of course, because I spoke through that. Don't hold your breath. Just breathe. Breathe with the intention of releasing anything that is standing in between you and your dreams. You and the dream life that you've always wanted. Because if it showed up at your door tomorrow, you might not be able to accept it. You might feel overwhelmed by it. You might feel challenged by the fact that you don't have to struggle or fight. That you don't have to be the strongest person in the room. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard some of you are going to struggle with the lack of control that you feel over not having to be the one who's always making the choices and the decisions. And some of you might struggle with not being in control. But either way, just know that when your dreams come in, it's going to challenge you. It is. Yeah, I'm processing this for the entire collective right now. I can feel this. It's a massive. So keep breathing. Keep transmuting yourself, your own energy into something beautiful, because Spirit is saying we're waiting for you to be ready to receive. I just saw somebody's arms open wide. Open your heart, open your arms, open your mind. Open your mind to the fact that you that you don't have to be in control, that you don't have to struggle, that you don't have to be in survival mode. Thank you, Spirit, for the rest of your life. Just because you started your life that way does not mean you have to end it that way. Just because you've never met anybody who could be as strong as you or hold space for you, truly, does not mean that they don't exist. And it does not mean that they are not coming in for you. Okay? They do exist. You just had not been surrounded by them. Thank you, Spirit. And it's because your karmic lessons, 717, you needed those karmic lessons. Just like I needed them. I know I did. I can't blame anyone for my homelessness. It was part of my contract. Thank you, Spirit. Does it mean that I don't get to feel pain over it? No. It's a pain that I can't describe. Just being abandoned, being neglected, wandering the streets, wondering where I was going to sleep at night. It's not something that you should have to think about at that age, or really at any age. Let's be honest. But I needed those lessons to be the strong badass that I am. Just like you needed all those hard lessons to be the strong badass that you are. But part of our contract was to let go of all of those hard lessons and step into an era of freedom and peace and abundance, and show everyone around us how not limited we were by the circumstances we were put in. We were put through all those circumstances so that we could overcome them. And that is the only reason. Not to punish us. Not because we're less than others. It's because we have a lot of power. And we are meant to share that power with the world. And in order to cultivate that power, we had to go through some hard shit. But that era is ending, okay? If you're still choosing to go back to old stuff, then that era is not ending for you right now, unfortunately. But if you are walking the path in faith and you are letting go of the people, especially, and circumstances that don't serve you anymore, a whole world of abundance is about to open up. But you have to be ready to receive it and let go of the pain of the past and the need to control, or the need to feel like you have to do it all alone. I know that's what you know. I know that's what you've always known. But you don't have to do this all alone anymore. Now, I hope this reached the people that needed it. I love you. You're not alone.